Hello, my viewers. I'm back. Joanna is here with My Space in Your Place. We stopped. This is part two of abuse, of how to detect abuse in a relationship. And I thought that I wanted to read something tonight for people to listen when someone is talking to them. It's just a book that my son gave me. He left with me, my late son. Before he passed on, he gave me a little book. And I always read this book before I do something, or when I'm having a rough day, I go to this book. And I was going to go on camera, and I said, let me get the book. And I want to share with you what the book says today, September the 2nd. When people bare their souls to you, you are on holy ground. Your responsibility is to listen and love. If you jump in with both feet, trying to fix their problems, you pollute the holy terrain. Some people will retreat when this happens. Others may be too wounded to realize they've been violated. Either way, you have spoiled a splendid opportunity. To function effectively on holy ground, you need the help of the Holy Spirit. Ask Him to think through you, listen through you, and love through you. As the Spirit shines through you, my healing presence goes to work in the other person. I'm going to stop right there. Because when I come to you, I come with my topics. As you know, they're personal topics. And I look at the videos today, and it seems like if I don't stand out of my character and whoop, holler, yell, and curse, that nobody will pay me any attention. That's not so. If somebody will listen to me. Well, tonight we're going to start with part two of abuse. How to I'm giving signals and warnings and danger signs in abuse before you even get in a relationship. I don't even want that to happen. We're going to try to prevent these things from happening. Okay, we left off with saying that someone was maybe changing what you drink, smoke, or eat, or clothes. Well, we're going to pick up from that. If you notice that your significant other telling you, just say you're a Christian, and he happened to be one too, because that's the circle you run in, and he happened to hold a position in the church of high authority, not a minister, but almost. And so you figure he should walk the walk and talk the talk, but that's not always so. And you cannot hold that to people. Their titles mean nothing when it comes down to character. Did you hear what I just said? A person's character has no reflection on their title. Now, you know I'm right about that. Okay. You say that if this person is a godly man, just say. Now, he could be an ungodly man, but you figure like a godly man, that he should be walking godly. Well, when he start walking ungodly, that's even to taking you to the bedroom. That's out. Well, that's a sign. There's not a set of rules for Christians and a set of rules for sinners. No. There are rules if you are a Christian person and the biblical values. Well, anyway, when it comes down to telling you, you can be just almost like at the point of death. And this person telling you to pray and something, trying to stop you from maybe going to the doctor or something like that. That's not right. You have sense, okay? You do not let someone tell you when you're sick that to pray. And when God bless doctors with knowledge, go see about yourself, honey. Okay, you don't want that to happen to you, and then you want to fall into some cult situation, because that can go into any sector. It don't have to just be sinners. Saints and sinners alike. Abuse that can take on all kind of ways. Okay, then. So you know that, number one, if this person is trying to get you something, to do something that is not, that's against your belief. That's number one. And he's holding a title. Well, right then you know that he's a phony. He's a fake and he's a liar. You have to be true to your own self. Okay, let's move along on that. You know that I'm going to tell you the truth. When you see my face, I am serious. Now listen here. I forgot to tell you, thank you for coming and dropping by. Please like and share and subscribe to my video. I forgot to say that. I just want to jump into tonight's topic. Okay. If you have children and you have a fellow, and he comes in trying to be daddy, that is a no-no. No, don't allow that, honey. Don't allow no man that's not married to you to tell your children what to do. And even getting something straight, if you are married, when you become married, if that happened, God forbid if he's not right, and you marry this character that's abusive, and he harm your children. See, that you have to, it's different from single women that have no children, and and single women with children. Okay, so I need a little water on that. So let me see. This guy, even if you talking, if you got friends in the church, and say you're sitting to a table, at a dining room table full of people, and you're sitting next to this person, and it don't have to be a church group, it could be anybody, but you're sitting next to, and you're talking to, some ladies, you're talking, because that's your nature, you're a talkative person, but he's kicking you under the table, or hunching you, trying to get you to shut up. That's not right. Don't you know that, right? You know that. When somebody try to change you, why would someone try to stop you from talking if you're around someone? That's what I'm saying. And they hunching and kicking and you broken. That's not right. No, because they're trying to train you so that when you go, you'll sit up like a dummy. Like, that's stealing your character. Okay? That is not who you are. That's number one. Do not give away yourself to no man. When I say that, I'm not talking about compromising and with your partner on things, but I'm talking about the way you talk, the way you dress. If he like I said in part one, if he liked you when he saw you when you dressed like that, honey, why are you trying to go back with that? I don't want to hear it. Do you hear me, ladies and gentlemen that are in this position? Uh-uh. No, no, no. You don't want to do that. You don't want to go there. You don't want to start there. Okay? Yes. You do not want to start that, honey. You don't want to start nobody telling you how to talk, how to act, how many friends, who this, and then on top of that, you can't go see your family, and you can't go see your friends or anything like that. No, honey, that is wrong. That's wrong. So right there, and then on your telephone, you know, soon as it rings, they looking at you. Let me tell you this right here. You want to know what you do? When a guy doesn't try to change you, well, then you might want to start trying to give that one a chance. Give him a shot. He's not trying to take your friends away from you. You might have some differences in movies that you watch, or you may not like football and he might like sports, or vice versa. You might like to dance. Maybe he can't dance, but see, that's something that can be taught. Let me see what else. It's hot in here. We got the heat on in here in Alaska, and it's hot because winter is, you can tell winter is on the way. Yes. But anyway, you can teach somebody how to dance. Anything that can be taught, well, that's nothing wrong with that. But things that don't need to be taught, what I'm saying. You understand what I'm saying? You know, like the way you talk. Or, let me see, what else? I want to be specific because I don't want you to make the mistake. If you have a man that grab your skin, your meat, and twist it, okay? And tell you that they playing with you or something like that. No, you don't play like that. No physical hurting. That's out. No asking me who am I speaking to. You're not a child. Aren't you a grown woman? And then anyway, if they want to ask, wait till you off their phone. Because they trying to, what did I tell you on the last show? They trying to train you. Watch that now. Training. Aren't you a grown up? Nobody need to train you then, right? Okay. Well, let's get that straight. Nobody train nobody. And then let me tell you something about you too now. Don't try to change him, because he'll try to use that. You try to find somebody that's suitable for you. Let them find somebody, because if you hitting on him, that's abuse. If he hitting on you, that's abuse also. You know, so abuse is abuse. You don't want no touching like that. You don't want nobody telling you who can come to your house, who can't come to your house. You can't go see your family. You can't see your friends. Or you can't pray. You can't do this. No. You tread now hard waters then, honey. Yes. Yes. You're treading now the wrong waters there. Oh yeah. Now, just say you are sexually active with him, and you tell him to stop. He won't stop. You cannot push a big man off of you unless you have a knife. And who's going to do that? Before you even take it that far, sisters, know that person. It's bad out there, you know. It's real bad out there, honey. Yes, it is. You got to be careful who you let in your house, who you let in your life, all of that. It is very dangerous. Please listen to me. Please listen to me. If you don't check it before you get into the relationship, it's going to be hard to get out of the relationship. You could wind up dead. I have a memoir that I said that for people to DM me if they want me to send it. I don't know how that works on this YouTube. But on my Facebook channel, they already know about it. It's a true story. I am a survivor of a murder-suicide. Yes, I survived. Yes, I did. The nicest person when you met him, he wouldn't even talk. That's something maybe you need to watch too. Is it normal for somebody not to talk? You know, shy is one thing, but not talking? No, they did. Even if your family, when I think back, my family members would ask me, I asked him, do you have a tongue? Can you talk? Like, we thought that was funny. But no, that's not funny. You think about that, ladies, gentlemen. You know what I'm saying? If somebody not talking, something wrong with that. And you know what else you need to know? Find out where they live. Before you get serious, find out where they live at. See how they live. Yeah. See where they live, how they live. You want me to tell you why? I'll tell you why. Suppose you go to, suppose. You asked him where he lived at, and he lied. Now, what would you do if you got serious with this person and you found out exactly where he lived at? And you found out that he lied, what I'm saying. Okay? You found out that he lied to you. What would you do? Okay. Now, after you found out that this person have lied the way he say, oh, you're going to forgive him. And then he might come up with some story saying, oh, you have a nice place and I didn't have a place that nice or something like that and I was ashamed. Don't let it slip by, honey. That's a lie. That's a real bad lie. They could go as far as saying that their mother is not their mother. I've had that to happen. Somebody actually told me that their mother was not their mother, and where the person where they lived at, that wasn't where they lived at. Their grandmama lived there. Can you get to that? Now, see, if you going through all those signs, you find out that they're lying, they're trying to change you, and then get to know these people, honey. Or find out, like their exes. Now, since you got the internet, you better do some snooping. If you know folk kind of like I do, like we say down south. They don't have counties in Alaska. Did you know that? No, we don't. But anyway, we have the Mat-Su Valley. That's it. Different little cities, but no counties down up here. But anyway, honey, no, you don't do that. Okay? You don't let that go. That's a red flag. That person is a liar. Would you want to lie? Wouldn't you want to trust a lie? And you're going to pass that by? No, honey. Please, I'm begging you, do not take nothing for granted. That's a person's character. They're a liar, okay? They're a liar. You don't want to pass that by. I'm serious, okay? And then jealousy, red flag. Complaining, never satisfied, red flag. Controlling, red flag. Okay, now that's all to like abuse and like I said, the sexual thing. I didn't get finished that because I forgot to tell you thank you and stuff. But if you have a partner and you say stop, they won't stop. When they do stop, I would get dressed or whatever, and I would get out, ease out, and get somewhere safe because they're crazy. Never make a rash move with somebody you found out they're lying, and you're by yourself with this person, and their true colors begin to come out. They might start cursing, and you never heard them curse. They might hit a wall or throw something that means that they have a temper. You need to get to know these people. And don't take for granted because somebody in the church, a godly man, honey, I can tell you some stories, some sisters. We had groups that we would meet, godly women meeting about godly men, talking about godly men. All of us had about 12 women. Yes. Preacher, ex-minister wives on up the ladder, honey. Bishops and everything. Deacons, you name it. Church. So don't let that, like I say, somebody title fool you into thinking that they are this is that and that and that. No. You use your common sense. Time is short, okay? So now these days, baby, look, if you got children, your life is on the line. Don't you see these people killing women every day? Even men, they killing men. Yes. Honey, we gonna talk. Let me tell you this here. Now, that's an abuse. I haven't not got to the other stuff because it's that's abuse. Okay, we're gonna wrap that up with abuse, and then when I come back, we're gonna talk about what if you dated a guy and found out that he was on a DL. Did you hear what I said? What would you do, sister? Or brother? Yes. I have had guys to tell me that they found out that their wife was DLs. So they could go both ways, honey. So do not think it's just for the men. No. The women, you just be careful because it can happen to you. Okay? Now, this is going to be all for this video. But then when I come back at you, I want to know, how would you feel if you found out that your lover was DL? Yes. All right. This is Joanna. I want you to subscribe to my video. It was nice being here, and I will see you next time in my place, my space in your place. Bye-bye.